1 minute candle closed and I knew it was true. I pulled the trigger clean, didn't flinch, didn't stray. A double break set up, paid again today. The double break is back, back. Woo! Said the double break is back, back, back. A black shirt club already knew it. Watch how Austin do it. The double break is back, 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 back. See the weak hands bail when the first break fails. They think it's done, they gone. They off the rails, but the BSC stays locked. We've seen this before. Double break means price is coming back for more. Level gets retested, volume starts to build. Freckle lines up clean, you know the setup's filled. Discipline and patience, that's the ASFX way. Double break put money in my account today. The double break is back, back. Woo! Said the double break is back, back, back. A black shirt club already knew it. Watch how Austin do it. The double break is back, 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 back. Now when the price breaks once, you wait. When it comes back to test, you wait. When it breaks, VWAP now. That's the double break and it's back. Austin showed us how, yeah. BSC been knowing, yeah. Don't you ever doubt it now. The setup never stops working. Hit me. Wow. Hit me. Oh, I said the double break. Double break. Take it to the bridge. Double break. One more time now. Double break is back. Stay on the one. Woo. Black shirt club. Woo. Ass flat facts. Somebody tell Austin. Thank you. The double break is back. Said the double break is back, back, back. A black shirt club already knew it. Watch how Austin do it. The double break is back, 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 back. Take it down now. Just the bass. Double break. Always coming back. As effects. Shout out Randy. Hey JB James Bruce. Evan Dye on the screens. Let's go Ass Effects. Let's go Austin. Black Shirt Club. We up. She the only line I need on my chart. She tell me where to enter. She tell me when to start. Black Shirt Club. We only trade with a plan. Ash Flex. Black Shirt Club. Discipline, patience, execution. We above New York. Stay long. Let's go.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to part 2 of the New York stream. Everybody on socials joining us, everybody in the ASFX chat that's still hanging out. Great job. Hopefully, it seems like everybody in ASFX made money on the longs on ES on a double break long. You can see it on my screen here. How's everybody else on the socials doing? And price just continued higher. We talked about 77.60 and here we are up at 77.60, but this is the trade. And I'll quickly go over it. I know majority of the chat made money long today with us, so I'll go over this just to cover it again and then also give everybody on YouTube and X an idea of this trade and kind of why I presented and how we took it. So basically, we had this move up on this 8:30 a.m. news, on this Treasury news. You know, market pumped quite higher and pumped up to this 75.50 level. And then we get this pullback. We get the 15-minute opening range sets. We always wait for that. And especially having this move here pre-market, we're going to wait for this 15-minute opening range to set and kind of let things shake out, not get trapped in anything, not do anything silly. So we get this opening range sets here. And as you can see, price pulls down. We break the opening range. First break here. We come down and we trade into previous day's New York VWAP, this light blue line. You got this overnight VWAP. You got previous day's point of control, multiple levels there. So definitely a place that you can look for some support. And as we break up through this opening range low, we get the double break signal. I did not take this first trade. And for me, I was just watching 77.35. That was the HVL flip. And I was just paying attention to that level. And as we break back above it, I kind of want to see price. I missed this move here, and I wouldn't have took it anyways, just the way we put in this higher low here. We did have a clean bounce off this overnight VWAP, but I just want to kind of wait and let this shake out. NQ was making new lows. Took out its session lows from the overnight. So it was kind of a mixed bag, and I wanted to kind of see what happened here. And as we get this turn on the New York VWAP, I waited a few candles and wait for us to actually hold it. I enter long here with the stop at the low. And basically, we pull back here through the overnight VWAP. And as we break back up through this New York VWAP, I add to the position. Because now I like it. We have some clean structure. We got a higher low. We're breaking back into the range, back above this New York VWAP. And this is like a beautiful entry to be adding into the position. And something I talked about last week is challenging myself to add in when I have clean structure like this. And I got to reward myself. I was patient. I waited. So what am I going to do? I see it even setting up more cleanly now. NQ looks like it's creating a bit of a base. I'm loving the long. So I'm going to add into the position. I add into it. And we sit around here, and again, we're putting in higher lows. And as we push higher, I was originally looking and I had a TP set at 77.60. And these are the moments I want to look back and be like, even though it hit this price, I do not care, because I probably would have managed the trade differently in here. I just not felt good about it. So I basically got our opening range high. I was in 10 micros. I made $500 across 10 accounts. You can't complain about that. That's the power of copy trading. And, for those who were with me last week could see obviously the negative and the downside to copy trading, but that's it. So that was the double break play on ES. Nothing has really set up. NQ is back above its New York VWAP. It's trading back into the opening range low, and now it's holding basically previous day's point of control and its previous day's New York VWAP. And the cool thing about this double break trade is this is all painted by the VTC indicator. And right now we're having a huge promotion where we're giving the lifetime access for 50% off, and that's going to run till the end of the month. So the link is in all of our bios for the VTC indicator. Check it out. It's going to paint all your key VWAPs, your opening range, your volume profile, and then it's going to also paint this signal, giving you a stop loss, a take profit, and you can see here the green candle triggers the take profit, and then it's all put down here on this dashboard. So super cool. Super, super cool. How's everyone else doing? Is anybody else in anything? As we trade up here now to these new, trade up and make a new high, we trade up to 65. I like 60. We'll see what happens here. As Bookmap, you look at Bookmap here. We traded up into the orders as they came on above. Now we're pulling back. We have orders down here basically at 52, which is basically going to be this structure here to the left. So kind of look at that and we'll see reaction. I'm going to look to probably just trade options. Originally, I was thinking I would trade 5 of the evals that I was up in and take the funded account and the evals off the copier and just trade 5 of them. But you know what? I'm up $500 in every account. Why do I need to risk any of that? If anything, I should maybe look at getting a separate basket of accounts that I can trade later. But why am I going to give anything back on those accounts? Okay, why are you busting my chops? We were literally getting ready to start packing the house and move, and my son found these glasses somewhere. Like, I don't even know. They're not even a brand name, but I put them on and they make the screens look crystal clear. So I'm wearing them. You could even see like this little like plastic piece fell out. Like these are like some budget glasses, but hey man, I look good. So I'm going to complain. Don't hate, brother. Yeah, I feel good. It's one of those days. I got my temporary residency visa for Mexico yesterday. I picked that up. So stoked about that. That was weighing a lot on me and just trying to get my head wrapped around this big move coming up for us. So We're literally moving 2 countries. But yeah, I know that's the morning. So let's see if anything presents here. We can throw a high day VWAP on here now that we set this high in, but I don't love trading high day VWAPs. It's not really my bread and butter. It's actually a trade that cost me a lot of problems in the beginning with trading because as soon as we'd set a high, I would take the immediate first high day VWAP break. And you have to ask yourself, when we make the strong move up here, what are the chances this next leg's going to break it immediately? Maybe it's going to reject off it, come down, test something down here, maybe bounce off the New York and then take it. So I want to look for a bounce off of another key level and then a break of the high day VWAP, not just the first high day VWAP break. Vámonos. Sí. Moving to Sayulita. So 40 minutes north of Puerto Vallarta. We'll have Bruce joining us in a bit. No giveaways today, guys. We're going to save it for tomorrow. We're going to end the week with another Futures Elite giveaway. They are a sponsor of the podcast. I'm trading a funded account with them that I took 2 payouts on. I actually did some good damage in that account on Monday with everybody that saw on my socials or trades with us on ASFX. I took a $35,000 hit on the trade copier, but basically almost cooked my TOF Ignite accounts and, added I was up 3,600 buffer in the Futures Elite funded account, and that one took a massive hit too. So, but it's good. Like I said, we locked up some money in all the accounts today. We're just going to press forward, put that on the back burner for a minute, and just look at maybe some options plays. That's what I'm thinking. I might just trade options coming into the afternoon, or not afternoon, lunchtime here. Yeah, King. We spent 3 months in Mexico last year, and it felt totally safe to us. We get that question asked a lot, and I think there's a lot of it's just a lot of propaganda. And at the end of the day, we know people that live there. We got a 2.5-year-old. We feel safe there. So, but there are parts of Mexico that are probably not very safe at all. And there's parts of the US and Canada that aren't very safe at all. So it is what it is. You just got to be diligent and know what you're getting into. Austin. Oh, your mic's muted. You back?
Yeah, I was letting you do your thing. Had to post this real quick. I'm still short options. If right before you left, I know you knew that I took those puts. I'm at break even on them.
I like the puts off 77.60.
I just think that top is probably where I'll get some type of a little bit of a pullback on ES. That pre-market high. I
almost want to get some calls, but then I'm goes against buying that first high day VWAP.
I'm looking at those orders below too that it just bounced off of. I thought they were going to fill. So
the 55s, right?
Yeah, and I mean I'm up 1,000 already on the day on these, so I'm only down 120. So I'm all right now.
Nice, Fidel. Where are you going to be in February? In Sayulita? Yeah, King, come check it out. It's definitely
where are we going? Mexico?
Anything. Yeah, talking about Mexico.
Yeah, the other side of Mexico you said is going downhill, huh?
East Coast is getting rough. I actually just saw some crazy shit on Tulum, but Tulum's like a ghost. Tulum's like a ghost town now.
Why?
So I guess the way they built Tulum so fast, they didn't have the infrastructure to support it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then,
I was there in 2020, remember?
Yeah, well, you were saying that you didn't like it because there was no infrastructure. But now that infrastructure is completely falling apart.
Yeah.
And then I guess when you were there or whatever, like the mid 2000s to early, whatever it is now, and it blew up. So much money went into Tulum that the drug scene just blew up there. So then the rival cartels really started fighting over it versus one cartel holding it. There was constant shootings and this and this and this. And then I remember a few years ago, there was a Canadian tourist actually got shot in Tulum and killed, in Crossfire.
Crazy.
And so they're just showing now how all the businesses have closed down. People aren't going there anymore.
Sad.
Where I just read a post that people are up in arms because Starbucks is trying to move into Sayulita, open a location there.
I wonder.
And people don't want they don't want any kind of chain in Sayulita. There's nothing like that there.
Kevin said, I got out of the double break long because of fear. NQ is making new lows.
Hello,
I thought
sir.
NQ was going to bring it lower. Oh, there he is. What's up, Bruce? I just texted you.
Yeah, sorry. I was just needed the bathroom badly.
I was just wondered where you were. I was like, is everything all right? Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
if you got out of the double break, Bruce, you can give some feedback on this. We took a nice one today. Randy, if you could
Yeah,
slide
me
your
too.
screen a little bit for us. If you got out of it early, Randy, could you slide us back a little bit on that
Slide it back. You mean?
to see the double break on ES?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
So if you bailed on it, where did you bail, Kevin? Can you tell us now, looking at the screen, where'd you get out? Was it on the retest of overnight VWAP? Because you want to see like you're trading a trending idea that's not invalid until the low is broken. Okay. So I would just try to remind you to study the double break, do a lot of markups with it. It'll help you stay in them. You're here on stream, paying to be here. Don't cancel that because you clearly still need some guidance on that. We're going to lose. I'm not telling you we're not going to lose, but on the wins, I can help hold you into them. You know, sitting through this on stream with everybody is a lot easier. All right.
Well, I was going to say, because even if you entered at the original entry back here, you know, before you take any kind of drawdown, you would have seen we entered the trade also. And we talked through why we entered the trade when we did. Austin had a fat finger, not a technical difficulty here, or else he would have been in the trade with you from the get-go. So you can see here, you know, I don't know when you cut the trade, but we took the trade. And it's, again, you got to, if you're going to take the double break, we're going to lose some, but you got to be convicted behind it. You got to take it, and you got to understand that this is a trade I'm taking, stop losses. We've taken this trade so many times already and marked it up and marked it up and marked it up. So we're not going to win every single time. But, you know, if we're winning more times than we're losing, we're making money. But that's definitely, I could see where you're coming from. But I guess, again, you would have seen us enter here. I added in here off of this bounce off the overnight. And this is where we can't be looking either at another asset and focusing, hyper-focusing on what's going on NQ and letting that judge what we do on our trade on ES, especially when you have divergence today where YM, you know, looked a lot stronger and NQ looked like an absolute bag of shit. Bruce, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the double breaks were very, very nice today. Also, if you had a look at the double breaks, you also had overnight VWAP that we're coming off of. So I caught a piece on the double breaks on my funded elite accounts for, I think it was about $900. I'll have to, you know, do the calculations at the end of today. So yeah, that was really, really nice. So Funded Elite is the sister company of Futures Elite. Well, this is the CFD. So I got 5 accounts with them. I took it on 4. So that was really, really nice. But what I was seeing here, Randy, as well, is just like look at this, just, you know, the wick down over there, and then how we hold that overnight VWAP, especially after the pop on the news pre-market, just validated those longs. Also, something to mention, we have moved down quite a bit since the start of week. So since Monday, ES is down, well, where we came up today at the open, we were down 75 points. And obviously indexes love to move higher. So after such a big sell-off, this is good potential for look for longs as well.
That's funny you said that. I actually took a small two micro position in my personal account on NQ. Like as a swing trade, like I'm leaving it on now. I was waiting for a pullback on NQ, and it held some nice levels, bounced off basically a swing low from the high year VWAP where we found that support at like 26,500. And so I put a position on. Now I'm going to leave it. It's in my personal account and just
Nice.
let it go. So like you said, the indexes tend to move higher, and now I'm just going to sit through it and looking to get back up to all some highs and manage to trade there.
That's probably what's pulling the market up is Moderna, Merck. It's healthcare today.
Yeah. Yep.
112%. Geez. Speaking of Funded Elite, Bruce, we had Murray Southwood. Murray Southwood was on the podcast with us yesterday, and he said that those accounts are insane.
They are, bro. I haven't seen accounts on CFDs with 14% static drawdown. So I agree. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it to him. He saw it on the stream here yesterday. So yeah, he will know. You don't really see that in the CFD space. So it is really, they're the best rules I've ever seen personally.
14% static drawdown?
Yep.
There you go,
Yeah,
Austin. That's 12. 14.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm short right now options, Bruce, but I'm already up $1,000 on the day on this account.
Sure. Yeah, I actually need to add all of my accounts to TradeZella. You know, when you get like 5 accounts, bro, adding them to TradeZella is a bit of a...
No, because I use TradeSyncer. The journal in TradeSyncer does it all for me.
I was just going to say that, Austin. I have one account going into TradeZella now, one of my funded accounts just to have stats in there because I'm
Yeah,
copy
sure.
trading everything. And then TradeSyncer has all my copy traded P&Ls and everything on it, which makes life easier because that trying to import all those accounts into TradeZella is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you get 27 accounts. You got to add every single one of them. Jesus, can't.
I don't have 27 anymore, so I lost a bunch of them on Monday. But that's
Am I the only one in a trade then between you two? You guys
Yes.
got
Yeah,
nothing?
I'm fully out. Yeah.
Bruce, what do you think about the golf this weekend? Does Scotty win BMW Championship?
Oh, dude, I love watching the FedEx Cup play. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he's probably going to win the. Yeah, but I don't like how they do it anymore, bro. When they get to, so like like when, I don't know what other sports they do, but normally like when you get to like the playoffs, you get like a head start in terms of points.
Not really.
tennis.
No one else does that except golf and shit. It's usually just
No,
a
they
ranking.
cancelled it now. They cancelled it now.
Oh, really?
So
Because he
how-
got too
yeah,
far
they
ahead,
can-
huh?
Yeah, so like if you go into the year end and you are like they used to make it like for when they play at Eastlake in Atlanta.
Yeah.
The winner starts at 10 under, then the second place.
right.
for the
I
season
hate
starts
that.
at 8 under. They scrap that. Everyone starts at the same. So the top 30 get to the last one, and then you just start at
Good.
At
All right,
obviously-
good. So
yeah.
and this is the first year that it's like that in a while.
I think it's the second year. I think they did it for the
Okay.
first time last year. That was when Tommy Fleetwood won for the first time.
Yes.
He's never won on the PGA Tour. Then he won like $15 million. Yeah, it won. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. It'll be a good tournament. I'm up 200 now on these options. We could be up 1,200 on the day if we get out now. Do we like the exit here yet? Do we have a reason to get out yet? I don't think so.
Nothing really.
No, YM's coming down. NQ definitely has legs to come down. So I'm not out of this yet. I'd like to get closer to 1,500 if we can. That's the max.
I will look
There
here
is-
if we build any kind of structure to get some calls because I'm
Yeah.
too late on the puts now. I don't like the puts anymore, but I'll look
I
at some
agree.
calls here as we pull back to
Yeah.
some sort of level. We'll see what happens. Opening range high.
Randy, yeah, you can
YM
see
double
on
break.
that.
Yeah. YM double
YM
break will be above value
Nah.
area high though. So watch your shorts above value area.
Yeah. I think that's a tougher play because price has just been above VWAP the whole day. But
Even
Just
even
get
looking at
used to
YM,
it.
you're going to have to trade into the New York VWAP, the previous day's overnight VWAP, previous day's New York VWAP. Like they're all stacked in the middle of the range
Yeah.
there. Like you get a reaction off any one of those levels, your idea is you're gonna be sitting in some drawdown, or it's gonna go sideways, or you're gonna get cooked.
sure.
I don't love
Yeah.
that double break for sure.
So yeah, these funded elite accounts, as I said, you can get them on discount. The code ASFX as you get to that discount. It's in the link in my bio. So funded elite is the sister company of Futures Elite. And again, I've never seen rules like this with the CFDs. I mean, if you fail it, you actually get a free retry as well with 8%.
I know Murray said that. That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty insane. They give you less drawdown on the free retrial, but it's still 8%.
Oh, okay.
That's still, yeah, it's still like a standard two-step.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
So I'm up 4,700. I only started trading these on Monday, so I'm up 4,700. A lot of it had to do with those DAX swing positions short, and then I took those ES longs and today as well. But as you can see, if you want to start a new challenge, like look at this, like that two-step account, 14% static drawdown. Again, I've personally haven't seen that.
I've been
So
doing this a
great
long
way to
time,
start.
Bruce. Never
Yeah.
seen that before.
Yeah, never seen that.
Well, they have to be competitive in some way. I wonder if they'll have to change it
No, for
eventually.
sure. For sure.
Take it while we can, boys.
But yeah, I think on ES right now we are still looking pretty bullish here. Maybe a pullback to the opening range high, and you can look for longs again on ES.
No, I know. I'm fighting the trend for sure.
Yeah.
I'll see
But
if
I'm in
we do
profit.
7750 level. I might look to get some 772 calls.
What are you seeing?
Just 7750 is now the HVL has flipped to 7750 on the option flow. And even if you look back here, like 7750,
I just
we kind of
closed
that's
mine
where we
landing.
chopped around here once we broke the opening range high.
Okay. I'm out of my
So-
option short then. Not giving back green, boys. Come on now.
Yeah. And you're already up on that, right? So
I'm up on this one. Yeah, I can move to a different eval if we want to get freaky, but
68 cents. Let's see here. I just wonder if we're going to actually test 7750 because we just tested 7752 there on that little bounce.
yep. I love all the people on Twitter that tag me in their double breaks now. It's so good. So good to see everybody rocking the double break.
We need to get that song, the double break song, out in the world more somehow. Like that should be the anthem. Like
You know,
Who
one of
was
the
it?
hardest, I was going to say, one of the hardest things to do is after being green, stopping on the day. So what you were saying before, Randy, about having another group of accounts is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
What did I say to you, Bruce? I said to Austin, I was up on 10 accounts, like 500, basically up 5K on the day. And then I'm like, I'll take 5 of those accounts and I'll risk half and I'll look for another trade. And then after thinking about it, I'm like, why would I even do that? Like I made $500 across the accounts. Like, why bother? Like, just leave them. Don't trade them. I have this Vanquish options account. Like, why don't I trade that? Like, why am I going to force something in where I made money? And it's like, but again, it's just like, I want to trade more, right? Like, it's just, this is the struggle. Like, this is what we all fight with every single damn day.
Yep.
So I'm
everybody
happy I
make
didn't
sure
buy
you use
those,
that community tab, right? That's a good place to go. I didn't mean to cut you off, Bruce, but I was saying you could go to the community tab, post your trades for the day, right? Like if you're done, especially if you're green already. I bailed on that short too soon, didn't I?
Well, that's where I think, if you've been trading for a while, you've taken payouts, but over trading or these, you have these issues still. I think even another angle is the community tab. And then there's the Black Shirt Club. We're going to be closing the enrollment for new members here at the end of the month until the end of the year. But it's another place to come and put your trades and be held accountable. Or if you're feeling, hey, I want to take another trade, this is what I'm seeing. As soon as you say that in the chat, somebody's going to chime in the group and be like, I'm seeing this or not seeing this, right? So it definitely helps with, because the problem is once we're off stream, you're by yourself.
You're on your own.
Right. And for us, at least we're talking all day in the Black Shirt Club, or talking to each other on our phones or in meetings or doing stuff. So it's like we have that, continuation. But I think it's another place if you're definitely struggling, get into the Black Shirt Club before we close enrollment, and you'll be able to at least have somebody hold you accountable or look for that accountability if you need it.
We have a good hot seat today. Speaking of Black Shirt Club, it's good you guys keep talking about it. Like I texted you this morning, because I think people don't know that we're shutting it down in a way. Like Daniel, he used to be in the Black Shirt Club. He hit me up. He's like, can I get back in before you close it back down? So like, I think people still don't know. So I want you guys to keep promoting it like that. It's good because what it's going to end up doing is making the group sick. You know what I mean? We're going to have so many good traders. We can get Sean Overman in the hot seat today. I didn't even have to wait a week to do anything with that guy. Just get him in the hot seat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited for that one too. That was Sean Overman. Met him at the boot camp this past boot camp.
Yep.
And had great conversations with him. And he trades options, trades futures. Like he's got skin in the game. So it's going to be exciting. Ken, I wish I could finance it for you, but I'm financing a move right now to Mexico. So the budget has been blown completely on my end. Sorry. When it does get when budget gets back in shape, I'll definitely see what I can do.
Also, did you see this post from Steve Goldstein that I put in the chat there? He says we must play poker as traders.
That's what it says?
No, it says the poker table teaches you what trading books can't. It's just a good article. I put it in the lecture.
South Africans always bluff?
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it actually is very interesting. It's like, you basically tell someone, if you want to learn about trading, go to the poker table. It teaches you a lot about risk management, taking the losses with the wins.
Sure.
So it was a good article. I'll put it in my community section on ASFX TV too. It's interesting. It popped up this morning on my Substack. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's cool. I'll read it. I got actually a bunch of stuff I got to work through this afternoon. I got 3 new onboarding calls. I got to work. Oh, Bitcoin's up 7%.
Yeah, Bitcoin's soaring. Yeah,
70K. I got those calls to do later. And then I was going to say I will take a look at that, Bruce. I want to read I have to go through the work that Jason's done on the book, cuz like we're cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to get the book done fast. So,
dude, this is crazy. This is soaring. Bitcoin's
soaring. Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Not ripping, it's soaring. Is that the new word?
No, soaring is when it's going up.
Yeah. Ripping.
YM double break short. Let's look at this. Can we pull up a YM double break short? Randy, what do you think? I mean,
wait till you see all the VWAPs come on the screen. Just give it a sec. Let the VWAPs paint.
I know, my shit's loading. Hold on. It's pulling too much data.
Look at those VWAPs.
Wait for the signal. You have a lot of things in your way that you could say to take profit at. Oh, man.
Like you're trading like your level after level. Imagine sitting through that and it's like tests every level and then you got to sit like, oh, I would not like.
Try it if you want, everybody. It's painting the signal. I mean, try it if you want to play the double break. I'm not a big YM guy to begin with, so it's not like it's going to like suck me over to it and be like, oh, dude, I can't wait to go trade this double break. I'm already up on the day. Like I got to be convinced now to trade. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm long 772 calls on ES now on SPY.
Okay. What did you see? What are you liking?
Nothing. We just held that 70. I told you 77.50. I like that level. We kind of sat on it. We traded sideways. Like right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to
range
trade
high.
around here. I was waiting for opening range high, but I like 77.50. Like that's that HVL flip. If we can bounce off it and just trade up to the highs, I'm not looking for anything crazy. So
Cool. Big
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
Saturday, buddy. Scott Pulsini, you and me. Yeah, it's gonna be good, dude.
well, it's actually me and Scott. You just sit there and
I mean, dude, I gave good feedback.
No, you did. You did.
I tried, bro. It's
My
deep.
best
It's deep in the woods, deep in the thick of it.
I
What,
would
Bruce?
love to sit and be in a room with Scott trading.
You should tell him that. I'm sure he'd
Yeah.
invite you over. He's cool.
Well, he's in Arizona, right? So I'm sure at some point in our
You should.
journey, I think the
You
four of us
should.
will be in Arizona.
No, you should. I'm not going to Arizona. It's hot as balls. They cook eggs on the sidewalk there. I'm not
Yeah, but we
going
don't
there.
have to go there when it's hot. Like
Ah,
how nice
damn,
the golfing
trying to
is,
kill
bro?
me, dude. You trying to kill me, Randy?
Bruce, you want to do Scottsdale with me? Then we'll do it in the winter. Bruce will be all over it.
Bruce will be all over it. It's
Oh,
golf
as long
capital
as
of the world.
Hey, go. Yeah.
Speaking of, so we had Murray on yesterday. He comes to the U.S. every summer. Would it be? Anyways,
Yeah.
I didn't realize like Bruce made it sound like you can't leave South Africa. Murray seems to just come and go as he pleases. Like,
That's just James.
what did you do in a previous life,
No,
Bruce? That you can't?
son, you see, you're getting false information. False
Oh
information.
yeah, right.
No,
Yes. Go ahead, enlighten us.
Murray's mom is married to an American, so he's got family. He got visas through that very, very easy, and work visas and everything like that.
Got it.
Remember that he's also been working on the yachts for about 10 years, so he already got like a whole work visa and that back when he was like 19 years old. So he did it that way.
Got
But
it.
I think come and guys are pleased now too, Randy. Just relax.
Yeah, you like cheated your way in though. So like, I don't even know if I like that.
Yeah,
I was
geez.
gonna say Beckham and Lily. There you go. Just unite them in holy matrimony, and Bruce is gonna have
Arranged
his
marriage,
American meal
Randy.
ticket.
Of
Yes.
course, your Indian ass is trying to make an arranged marriage on the fucking stream. This is only a matter of time, dude.
I'm trying to help Bruce out. I want him to be able to come to the
Yeah,
U.S.
Beckham needs to court my daughter.
Please, Mr. Silva, can I date
Look
you
at my
with that?
VWAP trades. My dad taught me how to do. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm posting a video today of my weekly review from last week. I think the most popular thing I did last week was the Trade Sinker review. So if anyone didn't see that, I do have the Trade Sinker video up on the channel, and then I'll get this weekly review up. One of my tougher weeks of the year. So it's a really, really good review. I think it's like 17 or 18 minutes long. And then after that, we'll really turn the focus towards this TOF giveaway and towards the Black Shirt Club shutting down. So yeah, I'm excited. Ryan, it's crazy. One of the new guys in the Black Shirt Club too, not just Sean, Ryan, that other guy, he won the fucking giveaway here, James, like twice in
Twice.
2 weeks. Like he
Should-
won
should
2
enter the
duck
lot?
races. Dude,
He won last Friday, I think, and then he won just the other day.
Yeah. He almost won again today. He came in second place today. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Taking some heat on this options play.
Are you?
Yeah. But there's some orders that just came on above at 55. So
Yeah, I could have stayed in my short a little longer.
Just why you guys
so no,
are
when you're
checking-
staying it this long, like what's the time decay going to kill you on it? Though, when you're up and when you're in the, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Tesla's soaring for me. Finally. I've been at
Finally,
since
bro.
the
I mean, it's up
4th of August.
3%. I don't know if we're going to call 3% soaring, but yeah, it's up.
Yeah, well, I'm up almost 1 hour on my position.
I think with if anyone wants to swing trade, the new thing is definitely funded elite. Like those.
yeah,
funded-
you can swing trade Tesla. You can swing trade the stocks on there. Exactly. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, and then I mean the Vanquish.
could
If
have
you want to
another
do
one
the
there.
Vanquish with Randy, I got the discount code on screen for you guys there. We've got a lot of really good partners now between Top One and Vanquish and Futures Elite, Trade Sinker, Bookmap. Like we really got a really good list of people that we work with.
it's clean.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like it's not 100 different things. It's very, very clean.
No,
Like,
it's
if you
good.
have-
Not affiliate
can-
whoring out, doing a bunch of like competing companies, just chilling out. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
Jeez.
I get a run, boys. I'm gonna let you guys close it down in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of the stream. See if you find these options to turn for you. I'm flat everything, so I'm up $4,000 and then 1,000. $4,000 on the futures and 1,000 on the options.
Nice.
So.
Enjoy, sir. Maybe
Yep,
I'll catch
see you
you
boys
on
later.
the BSC call. If not, we'll chat later.
Yep. Thanks, guys. See you,
Yes,
boys.
Yeah, Randy. What my thoughts are kind of like I don't know if I'll take another long position here. Maybe a swing play long. We'll see how.
What did you take any trades?
I took the ES double break, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Pull it up. Sorry.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you
yeah.
show us how you skunks trade the double skunk. We'll call it for you.
Yeah. No, basically, I got an ad as we were taking the New York Session View app, but we're also rejecting off the Daily View app as well. So I took it on those funded elite accounts, and then as well as some of my live accounts as well, Randy. So yeah, those were solid. And then I actually tried to go for a half day, but I got out just as we were taking opening range high, so like at 49 on ES. But I think the thing I really liked about this play is obviously the pump up on the news pre-market, and then we get a great pullback without flushing and taking any of the lows. So once we do that and we respect that daily view up, that's where I take the long. So that was yeah, and obviously stocks were mainly green. Wine was pumping. NQ was the only one that was a bit tricky. It was coming down. Yeah, and then and then the only other trade that I closed out today is that DAX swing position that I spoke about on stream here yesterday. Let's just get that up there. That short position that I was still up. So I actually closed that out just before New York market opened for about 110 points. I'm done with that. So
That's CFDs or that's personal?
CFDs. Well, personal is also CFDs. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's just chopping too much for my liking here. It came almost back up to entry price. So I just closed it out as about 20 minutes before market open. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. So I have no swing trades at the moment. I wish I'd hold my Bitcoin positions. Jeez, I was in the long from Monday, but that's absolutely soaring right now. Yeah, wow. Almost up to 70K. We pinned 70K. No, we pinned 69,600. So that's flying. Gold, what's gold doing? Yeah, gold's up 2% as well, Randy. Look at that.
Chase is asking, Bruce, are you normally looking at the 15-minute price or 15-minute chart?
Yes, I am. Yes, I just prefer to look at the 15-minute and 5-minute. So those are the time frames that I use for my day trades. Again, whether you're looking at the 15-minute or 1 minute doesn't really matter. You got to find what works for you. Dude, my voice, bro. Jeez.
I'm getting sick. It's funny you say that. Like our whole house is getting sick right now, especially right before we're moving. Like, what the fuck? That is what it is.
Yeah. What's are you seeing anything on Bookmap right now, though, Randy? Because I personally, I'm probably going to be done day trading for today, and then we'll go from there. I need to add those accounts to TradeZilla to get in all my P&L. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably going to pull back to see what happens at the New York VWAP, but you can see here that sellers are just stepping in, grinding this lower, but nothing like crazy on Bookmap. There's not, see orders come on below here. So we'll see basically what is this New York VWAPs. I don't like the way the New York VWAP paints on Bookmap, so you won't see me reference it as much. It's pretty close, but it is pretty close today. So you can see here's a New York VWAP, so we'll see how we react around it, but the orders were thinning out here. There was more orders up here at 60. Now they're starting to thin out. So these orders came off at 55. So yeah, curious to look at this and wonder if these were shorts. These orders here were shorts down to this New York VWAP, and they now took their stops off. Or these orders here at 55, did they move down to 48 and they're going to the sellers are going to try and stuff the buyers here? But after getting such a big move up again, I think it's like, this is where, again, like you don't want to be sometimes even trading later into the day, especially the market conditions we're in, because you get all this volatility in the first hour and a half, 2 hours, and then it literally dries up, and then you get whipsawed around.
Yeah. I think the move has kind of happened. I think, again, like what I'm going to be looking for, Randy, going into the rate, maybe by the close is, I don't hate like a potential, again, like this is just me thinking because I can do it because of the swing trades. I wouldn't mind something like a long position like this where maybe stop at the low. So you have like a 40-point stop, and then we can see if we can target back up towards the half week where we opened up the start of week. So something like that on the indexes. So I'll be looking for a play like that on my CFD accounts. Again, I got accounts that I day trade on, and I got accounts that I swing trade on. Really, I like to split them up like that. I don't trade them all at once. So my swing trading accounts, I normally look for entries between 2 and 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then, so the only swing positions that I actually am running at the moment on personal accounts is Tesla, and I've got Meta longs. I'm out of those Bitcoin longs, so Tesla's obviously working well for me. Meta's not. I'm down on Meta. In fact, actually, I just got taken out today on that gap down. So, sorry, yesterday at the close. So you see, I don't even really. I know what I'm risking. I'll get tagged out. So I've actually taken that loss on that meta position, that meta swing. Okay, so I've only got the Tesla longs at the moment. I'll actually download that. So yeah, I always look at the close, Randy, for potential plays. But from an intraday perspective, NQ has been very very rangy. It's still inside.
Yeah.
It's still inside this like box that we've been trading at, since yesterday, like that.
Well, on those two micros I bought for that swing trade on NQ, I'm literally back at entry.
Yeah,
I bought them. I think 570 was my fill price or something. But those are just like, that's what I do. I didn't realize how much I like swing trading in my personal account versus day trading it.
Cheers, Rob. Have a good one.
Peace out, Rob.
Yeah, but so you're using the personal account for swing trading, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that, bro. I think it
It
offers an element, to your trading. Personally.
It lets me not have the rules of so first originally when I looked at my personal account, I treated it like, okay, now it's like prop account gives me all these rules. I can scalp with my personal account. I can do this, this, and this now. Come in and trade it every day and put on some size and bang it out because I have to have full margin in the account. So I can trade up to 10, I can trade up to a mini and still, the drawdown doesn't feel like a lot because there's, full margin in the account. It's not like I'm trading with $500 in the account. And I realized that I couldn't handle the losses in my personal account.
I must say, taking losses on a personal account is a lot more painful than losing in a challenge account or whatever that you purchase, even if it's like $500 that you buy. It obviously, if I'm taking a loss on a personal account, you're losing whatever it is, $2,000 on a trade, even if it's a swing position, it's not fun. But again, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, right?
Yeah, 100%. So it's and having the swing trades on there now has been a huge. You just let him play, right? You just let him. I got in on ES at basically 7,500.
Yeah, just an interesting one, Randy. Sorry to butt in. NQ didn't make a new high on that leg up. You can see NQ's been lagging, but ES did. So you got a bit of divergence there. You can see ES made a new high on that leg up. So NQ definitely the weaker of the three indexes. Why I'm also coming back down now too, both underneath New York Session VWAP and the daily VWAP. So I'd be interested to see what we do get, going into the rest of the session. I think if you've made money on the double break, lock it up, come back for the next day. I'll be looking for swing plays, but as I said, between 2 and 4 p.m. I always look to see if I can enter anything overnight. But for now, I don't think there's any. There's nothing that I'm liking at this current point in time.
I agree. Disciplined Futures Trader on YouTube is asking, can we talk about the top one BOGO sale? So I think the more important part is talking about the giveaway. So top one is having right now a 55% off when you put 5 accounts. It's actually another 5%, so 60% off. So on the BOGO, you basically buy 5, you're going to get 10 accounts, 60% off. But I think the bigger thing to talk about is that we're doing a giveaway for TOF accounts where basically any purchase of any account type on Top One Futures using the code ASFX is going to get you entered into a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be for 3 $1,000 cash prizes. We're going to do the giveaway at the end of the month, see how it goes, and we're going to plan on doing something maybe with some football tickets for the next month to an NFL game. We'll figure that out as time goes on. But again, that's going to come to an end here at the end of the month. So not only are you getting the BOGO, not only are you getting 55 to 60% off, you're getting entered into $1,000 giveaway, and we have 3 of those. So definitely check it out if you're on the fence or looking at anything TOF.
Yeah, it just interesting again, price action wise right now, Randy, because we are still potentially this could be another higher low. I don't know what the CBD is doing at the moment, but this could still be a higher low on ES and then move back up into previous days highs. But we are this is looking like like a staircase up, down, up, and then this is just a pullback. That's how I'm seeing it right now. But to buy it at this price like this, I think is a more aggressive entry. You'll probably have to go stop loss like underneath like that New York low of there. I'd go like something like that and then target back up towards the highs.
75.35 was the HVL. And you know what that means, James? When we're above it, we're in positive regime. When we're below it, we're in negative regime.
The regime.
Positive regime basically is the options dealers are buying and selling against you, right? So they're basically selling the move up and then they're just compressing price. So you're going to get a lot of like your staircase, right? You get a move up, then you get a pullback. You get a move up. They're basically just balancing it out each time, taking the opposite side of the trade. And when you're in negative regime, you're going to have very explosive moves. They're selling with you or buying with you.
Sure.
So right now, where basically the options dealers are playing against us, so you'll see a move up, and then you'll see a move like just pullbacks, and you're wanting to trade the pullbacks.
Yeah.
So again, here we are. We pulled back to the New York VWAP.
Back to that
Yeah.
VWAP. Yeah.
Bouncer.
Look at a little bounce there, Randy, off of that VWAP. So not a bad entry price, I must say, on that.
Where would you put your stop on this trade, James?
Yeah, it's a good question. Again, I'd probably go with a wider stop. I'd probably go if I did have to get in. I'm not personally going to take this. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I'm really up on the day. I'm not going to. I've had my good trade for the day, but I'd have to go like stop at 724, Randy, like this.
Yeah, that's where I got it. It's previous day's point of control.
Yeah.
But do you not just put it at 720 and let that low pin off the New York Open hold?
Yeah, that's probably underneath that pin low at 720. Yeah, something
You're
like that.
still basically a 1 R risk to reward.
Yeah.
I know we are negative R traders, but you're getting, if you just trade back up to the highs, it's pretty decent risk to reward.
No, of course. Yeah, fair.
But I'm not in anything. I'm just in my options trade, guys. I'm not taking anything. I made an executive decision on the last stream that I would not be trading the accounts that I made money in.
The regime wants an executive decision. Yeah. I could also see NQ maybe coming back up to opening range high, which would be 750, 743, call it. I just think with all the Mag 7 stocks being bullish as well, you don't want to. I don't know. I can't fight that. Or if you look across, also if you look at the Mag 7 index, you can see that the Mag 7 index is trading back up at half day as well. So this is all the Mag 7 stocks combined into one.
Interesting. Let's see what happens here. I need to get bigger candles for you guys. I've been getting in trouble for not having my. This is an idea if anybody is in a trade. James and I just talked about this. We want our stock to be, below this pin. You could tighten it up to that, but at the end of the day, that's 17. If you just open it up a little bit more, it's going to give this trade some room to breathe because you had basically a strong move up. The overnight VWAP is going to be a key tell, even if you're in this long, James. How we hold this overnight VWAP is going to be a key tell if you want to sit in this trade or not. If this thing cuts right through this overnight VWAP down here to previous days New York, you could look to exit the trade without taking a full stop on it. What do you think about that, James? You like that?
Yeah. I do. Especially going with the wider stop, I think.
Murray's long 2 minis off the New York on NQ. Let's go, Murray.
Hey.
Swing for the fences. Vroom. Oh, my God.
Not by now.
That clip that the boys made of you turning into a car and your laugh taking off, that was so good.
Jeez. Yeah. But the one for my birthday. Yeah.
That was so good. It's always sunny inside here. Order rejected. Always.
What I'm going to do, Randy, is, in fact, I'm actually on these funded elite accounts. I'm actually going to take a long on NQ to see if we can just get this push higher. So let's go like this. Let's go like that. There you go.
Yeah, so you got some orders up at 650 on NQ.
Yeah. So I've just taken the long there on NQ. I actually do like it for potential move higher, or especially after this pullback. So I'm just taking along on these funded elite accounts. You can see the P&L moving on the screen here. So we'll see if we can get a move maybe back up towards that news high, right?
You have orders up there at the news high, right? But like I said, there's a nice chunk of orders sitting up at 650.
I'm gonna have my stop loss at like 450.
Wassel, bro. Why does stop loss?
Exactly. What are you seeing on the orders there? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying here you can't see it. It's my NQ is. Let's put it here for the chat. So this is NQ on order flow. But you can see at 650 here, there's a block of orders, and then you come up at the highs, there's a big block of orders.
Sure.
Right? So you can see here with the CVD and everything else, it's just been trending. Right? CVD is pushing to new highs today, so that's bullish. CVD diverged here where you had selling icebergs come on here. That's this blue line with a positive CVD. That's a good sign that sellers trying to step in and the buyers, running through them. So
yeah, so I'm not taking it on all my accounts, just on 2 funded elite accounts. So just managing the risk there too. So we'll see what happens. I would like to still play as long as we stay above this New York session view up. I could see this maybe potentially moving back up to opening range high. So that's what I'll be targeting. Nothing, no crazy risk on it. I got $1,000 or 1% risk. And then ES ES is still, I still like that level of ES to maybe potentially rotate off of that New York session view app. So we'll see what happens. The only thing is we are still trading in the range. So I'm going to give it a go on 2 accounts. Again, this is just about the risk management in terms of not trading all your accounts at the same time. But we'll see if we can get that move higher. So my entry price was about 605 on that. 605.
King is asking, I never said what parts of Mexico to avoid. Honestly, it's not for me to say. It's one of those things that there's so much hearsay, right? You just look into it yourself, and it's like I said, everywhere in the world there's going to be places to avoid. I'm driving through from Texas to basically east to west across Mexico weeks here. So, I did some research, and really only thing that basically I found is to not drive at night. And that really doesn't have to even do with crime. That's more or less to do with the roads are so poorly maintained and the truck drivers are so wild that there's no street lights. You can literally kill yourself in a single car accident in the middle of the night, and then there's no one there. There's no one to get, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Sure.
So, yeah, I've done marlin fishing in Cabo. It was awesome. It was one of my favorite things I ever did fishing wise.
Someone's asking if it's sunny inside. Yeah, very, very sunny. That's why we're
always sunny in here. Let's see here.
Yeah, so I've just got the wide stop on this rally. So I'll put this might take the rest of the day, even maybe into tomorrow to close out. But again, I'm not in it at any serious size, so we'll see how this goes. YM still is the one that's actually now underneath. It's all its VWAP, so we'll see how that goes. Again, all the Mag 7 are bullish at the moment, so we'll see how if we can get a rejection off of this level. ES is still at its New York session VWAP 2. What's the DAX doing? DAX is just being super choppy right now. Let's actually close that because you're out of that swing play.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that, Marlin?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Marlin. Bruce, I guess you guys got to have some sort of deep sea fishing in.
Of course, bro.
Toledo? Yeah. I'm trying to think what kind of fish are there. What do you guys?
Everything, bro.
No, but I mean game. What would you do?
Tuna and Dorado are the big fish that we fish. Yeah.
Look at this Dorado. Look at this Dorado I caught.
There you go, Dorado. Yeah. They're nice. They're nice fish to eat.
So we had them. We had them sashimi it right on the boat. It was. Oh man, they did this with serrano chilies and soy sauce, and it was so good. And onion, makes me salivate thinking about it.
Jeez.
Yeah, Bruce might have fucked you, Murray. Yeah, see, Murray knows marlin and sailfish. Come on, Bruce. Murray's just kicking your ass and everything, man.
Murray's the fisherman. I'm the golfer.
I think we might have to sub Murray in for you, Bruce, from time to time.
Yes. Murray's the fisherman. He loves his fishing. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Yeah, but it's not when you go on these big boats. It's not fishing. It's called catching, because they do all the work, right? You just catch the fish. You're not sitting there twiddling your thumbs. You're just drinking all day.
Jeez, I was gonna say.
But I think we're getting to the top of the hour here. Bruce is sitting in this long, but he said he could be sitting in it for quite some time.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a giveaway tomorrow for Futures Elite. So it's going to be the end of the week for Bruce and I. It's our Friday for the second stream.
Yes.
So catch us tomorrow. Again, Futures Elite. link is in the bio. They got that bundle promo going on. There's 550K elite accounts you can pick up for $375. Activation fee baked in. Basically a Lucid Flex account, but you're getting 5 and you're getting that discount. So it's like, it beats Lucid Flex account in my opinion. And then again, the link in our bio. So everybody on socials watching us, the giveaways are strictly for the ASFX TV members. The link is in our bios. There's a 7-day free trial. So come join us. Come hang out with us tomorrow. Enter that giveaway. See how we trade. Double break played today. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm sitting in an options play here. Going to see how it works out. Bruce is sitting on a long on NQ.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll catch up with everyone tomorrow. So enjoy the day, gang. I'll see you guys all tomorrow and girls. And Bruce will be back with me tomorrow. I'll see you for the New York Open, and Bruce will be joining us a little later.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Peace.